Food on the table, the bottom line of the Bangladesh government's flagship safety net program, known as the Employment Generation Program for the Poorest. Zakir Hussain is a manual labourer. For most of the year he harvests grain. However, twice a year during the monga and lean periods, fewer labourers are needed to cope with the grain production. In these times, Zakir and thousands of others throughout Bangladesh find it difficult to feed their family on the little work available. To address this, the Employment Generation Program for the Poorest, EGPP, provides much-needed jobs during the lean seasons to over 600,000 poor people in Bangladesh. EGPP targets those most in need by only enrolling households that own less than half an acre of land and where the head is a manual labourer. For a guaranteed 40 days of work each season, the labourers maintain the community's access to services such as schools, hospitals and markets by repairing and building roads. The World Bank's support for EGPP is results-orientated in terms of better targeting of the poor, improved governance and transparency, and better capacity for monitoring and evaluation. Consequently, in the first 3 years, the program has already achieved a number of major results.
We making payment through bank. One beneficiary, he gets payment from the bank. That helps to reduce pilferage or misuse, misappropriation of the fund. Selecting target group, we have been very careful, and recently IFRI conducted a study. They said that comparatively target group selection was good with the GP program. My secretaries and other high officials are directly involved. They are regularly monitoring the program. We are trying to make them more accountable and bring more transparency in the program.
By paying beneficiaries directly into their bank accounts, the program reduces leakage and ensures that employees receive their salaries in a timely manner, allowing them to plan for their regular needs. EGPP is a second generation of smart safety net programs that focuses on evidence-based policy making. As a result, when new challenges present themselves, the program continues to evaluate, innovate and modernise.
Well, I think we have a couple major challenges. One is that we're trying to put in place, working with the Bangladeshi Post Office, an integrated management information system that will help to monitor and track the financial flows and the beneficiaries. And so putting this in place is going to be quite a challenge, but one that we look forward to because it will be able to help us gauge the effectiveness even more efficiently of this program. The other area where we've made some progress is in involving women in the program. They are at minimum 30% of the workers under the EGPP program, but we'd like to see that rise even further in our attempt to really support women's empowerment and women's economic opportunities.
For Zakir Hussain and thousands like him who are keen to save money so they can invest in the future, EGPP is exploring new ways to encourage asset creation in addition to poverty alleviation. For the government, which spends over 2% of its GDP on social protection programs, these are welcome initiatives that will improve the quality of spending on social protection so it reaches those who need it the most.